January 20th, 1947, Harold Dennis Joyce was born in the beautiful city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Throughout his youth, he fell in love with sports. He enjoyed playing basketball, baseball, and football. While at the age of 9, his little sister Nellie came along. He treated her with nothing but love and respect and protected her like any other older brother would. Moving into high school, he attended Kaimuki High in Hawaii. While at Kaimuki, he played varsity baseball, football, and basketball. His favorites were football and baseball, but he did enjoy basketball. On the football team, he was able to play almost every position, but his favorite was kicker and punter. In the state of Hawaii, he was ranked number 2 for most yards kicked. In baseball, in his junior year, he made second-team All-League, and in his senior year, he made first-team All-League. As he was nearing the end of high school, his younger brother Daryl came along. Them two got along greatly, and he was beyond excited to have a brother. He loved him with his whole heart, even though there was a 17-year difference. Once graduating in 1965, he signed a contract to play for the Cleveland Indian organization. For a year, he played in the minor leagues for the Dubuque Packers in Dubuque, Iowa. After the season, he was released and came to California. He came to California because he was going to sign a contract with the Angels and even play for the Angel rookies. He was supposed to attend spring training in 1967, but the scout from Hawaii that needed to be there with him to help push him through the process passed away the day before his flight. In 1967, he met the love of his life. He was walking down the street when he noticed a girl that he knew from high school. He went across the street to say hi and noticed a girl named Rosa was with her. He thought she was the prettiest woman, so he asked her on a date. 3 years later, on February 28, 1970, they got married. 2 years after their marriage, their only daughter, Shannon, came along. Throughout this time, he was playing on softball teams all over the South Bay. He went to tournaments all the time, ranging from Sacramento to Las Vegas to Temecula. He never stopped playing the sport he loved with his whole heart. He started coaching softball teams and even coached his daughter in softball. The high schools he coached at were Marilesk High School that shut down, and he coached there in the mid-'80s, Bishop Montgomery High School from 1988 to 1990, North High School from 2006 to 2008, Bellflower High School in 2011, and finally Cantwell Sacred Heart of Mary in 2012. He loves coaching high school softball. In 1999, he unfortunately lost his mother. 2001 was a major year for him. His father had passed away, but he was also blessed with his one and only granddaughter. In 2002, he suffered from a heart attack while out on the baseball field. This was a rough time for the family, but he made it through stronger and better than ever. Throughout his granddaughter's childhood, he was her best friend. Them two got along like no other despite her not playing softball, but he learned to love her other hobbies such as reading and dancing. She went to many of his softball games and tournaments. She also attended high school games where he coached. Every school performance she had, he was there to give his complete support and love. He was still playing softball, nothing could tear him away from it. Fast forward to 2018. 2018 was rough. He found out that he had congestive heart failure. Doctors had no idea how long he was going to survive and was shocked he was still alive since his heart was only functioning at 10 to 15%. A normal heart is 55 to 70%, and a heart with congestive heart failure is down to 35%. He was down to 10 to 15. They realized part of the problem was from the stent given to him after his heart attack, which caused his heart to swell. He was given medicine after medicine to help, but nothing really did help. Everyone was terrified, especially his granddaughter, who was beyond scared to lose one of the people who meant the most to her. In January 2019, he was able to get a defibrillator, which helped, but not as much as everyone hoped. Currently, he is hoping to return to the field and slowly doing better. Thank you for everything you have done, and I love you, Papa.